Welcome to another edition of Friday at 420. My name is Mike Neighbors, and for the next 40 minutes, I will be your host as we try and make you laugh. We've brought in some great talent from the local Hamilton community, and we're going to have a little bit of fun here with our Friday at 420 game. So let's get right to introducing our panel on this particular Friday at 420. Something unusual, something different. To my right, it's Patrick Coppolino.
Buongiorno.
Buongiorno, Patrick. Buongiorno. He's waiting to see if I'm going to ask how he is. Now, Manolis.
Ticanis.
Manolis Antanos, everybody. Take a knee.
Someone said to me the other day, it's like, he saw me on the street and went, Ticanis. Like, so.
Nice.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
That's true. Wait, was it another Greek person?
No, that's
okay,
what I mean.
Good. All right. Whew.
Is Ticanis hello in Greek?
Yeah. Ticanis.
Well, we think it is.
I think it means how are you?
Manolis hasn't exactly mastered the English language, so giving him the idea that he's somehow mastered foreign languages, oh, man, it's a stretch, isn't it?
Yeah, life is hard for me.
Take a knee, my friend.
Yeah.
And joining us way over on the other side of the table is our special guest this week, local Hamilton musician, a lead singer in the band Anniversary. It's Blake Prince, everybody.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for having me.
Hey, great to see you, man. Nice to meet you.
You too.
How are things in the local music biz? You enjoying touring around and doing your thing?
Booming as usual, yeah. I used to tour around a lot, but now I'm a father of one and a steel worker at DeFasco, so...
So we got ourselves planted here a little more?
For a little bit, yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
excellent.
Yeah, until the boy gets a bit older and understands that daddy needs a break.
How old is your son?
2.5.
2.5.
Yeah.
Oh, so a going concern, because that's when they start motoring around on
It's
their
a
own.
party.
And it
Yeah.
is. You never know
Dusk
what
till
they're going
dawn,
to do. I
time.
love that. And you're also the lead singer in a band called Take Cover.
Yeah, that's pretty consistent. We do a 90s throwback night at Club Absinthe once a month.
Okay.
Yeah, we just do anything from the 70s to the 90s, 2000s, whatever.
Nice. So we'll look for that at Club Absinthe when Take Cover is taken over. That's our man Blake Prince up front singing the song. So now he's going to play a little game we call Friday at 420. I have 12 random topics and 12 envelopes. They're official Bell Media envelopes, so they must be official. They've got Bell Media. See that? Look at that. Bell Media written right on them.
Nice.
And behind you is a Plinko board, and the Plinko board will determine which random topic you get. Blake Prince as our special guest. We should let you go first.
Here we go.
So go Plinko,
chip
my
right
friend.
here?
Yeah, this is going to be a first time Plinkoing as well. And there we go. And it's winding through the machine. It's left, it's right. It's number 6. So let's start with our first topic on this Friday at 420. Blake Prince. Oh, I got 2 topics in this one. That almost never happens. The double topic envelope. That's something new I've introduced to the show.
Nice.
I think what happened was I put a topic in one that already had one in it. All right, so it's now a new feature, the double topic envelope. Blake, you know what? I've got one is a very difficult topic, so I'm going to put that aside first because I want to warm you up a little bit.
Okay.
This is an easy one. What's your middle name?
Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah.
Is your actual name Blake Prince, or is that a stage name and you actually have a different name?
That's the real deal.
So he's a Blake Prince and is Blake Lewis Prince.
Solid name.
That is a solid name.
Yeah,
and Blake and Lewis, they come from, have you been given a story of where those come from?
Blake came from whatever meaning Blake means. My mom picked it out of a baby book. And,
Okay.
Louis was my dad.
Oh, okay. Nice. Very cool. Blake Lewis Prince is our special guest on Friday at 420. Manoli, I think we've been down this road. You don't have a middle name, do you?
No, they never gave me one.
No, it's like, by the time they got to you, they were like, yeah, whatever.
They looked at me when they came out. They're like, you can't make a middle name.
One name's enough for Manolis. Or it could just be Olis, and that you didn't even know. You got 2 names.
My last name Zontanos is, I've said this before, I'm sure, but is a Greek word. It's actually means alive.
Right.
Yeah.
But you also said Manolis was Greek for like Jesus.
Manolis apparently Jesus alive is apparently my name. Yes.
Wow.
Jesus is alive on your belt buckle right now.
Well, he does. He has a Jesus belt buckle. But the other thing is that if your name really is in English, Jesus is alive, your middle name is.
Yeah. Then okay. So let's go with is.
It's a solid middle name.
Patrick Coppolino, what's the middle name that they saddled you with, my friend?
Daniel.
Oh, damn, I was really hoping for a real, like one of those real singer ones.
It was named after, it was my dad. Yeah, it's my dad's name. But the reason I like it is, remember when they always said like your porn name is your middle name plus the street you grew up on? And I grew up on Rexford, and I always thought Daniel Rexford.
Oh,
it's like a cool name.
What is it? It's middle name and street name growing up?
Yeah,
up on,
that Daniel Rexford. That's a good one. What about you, Lewis?
I would have been Louis Normandy.
Louis Normandy. Oh, that
or
actually,
Lewis Normandy, whatever.
No, I think Louis Normandy. That sounds like something you could go with. He doesn't have.
This is just Zell Court.
So I'd just be Zell Court. Just Zell.
Okay, well, that's actually pretty good. Zell Court is a pretty good name.
I like it. I can see that on a T-shirt.
Lord. I don't want to tell you what mine is.
Come on.
Oh,
You have to.
my middle name is Anthony. Yes. Man, I grew up on Queen Street.
Anthony Queen.
That's great.
All right. That's a whole different kind of. All right. Here we go. Since it was a double topic envelope, we're going back to Blake Lewis Prince, for all of you who know him really well now. Blake, here's a more wide open topic. Mm-hmm. What's your feelings on feelings? Okay. There we go. What are your feelings on feelings? Are you a very feeling emotional guy? Or are you kind of closed off with your feelings? How do you emote?
I guess I'm a little bit of both. I'm pretty transparent. Yeah, I'm pretty open with my feelings.
Yeah. Do you handle people who are really feeling people around you? That's okay. You don't get, it's like, oh, would you just pack it away?
Yeah. I'm pretty good at that. Yeah, I think I've mastered.
I think raising children changes
the patience,
and all of that kind of stuff, right? And all the crying, the emotion just ramps up in a house that has a baby in it.
Definitely. Yeah, you find ways to manage it. Sure.
You certainly
really
do.
Quickly. Yeah.
Feelings on feelings, Manolis. I know you're a very a touchy human being.
I'm better with other people's feelings than my own.
Okay, so you struggle with coming to grips with your own?
I'm fine, but it's like I feel like if someone's going through something, I'm usually the guy a lot of my buddies will call.
Right.
Like I could probably talk you from jumping off a bridge.
Right.
During the whole while, I'd like you to talk me to jump off the bridge.
the whole time you'd be thinking, I'll take your place.
Like if you
come down, I'll take your place.
No, more like, if you were just like, we should just both do it. I'd be like,
You know what,
man? You're right.
Remind me not to send you out the next time someone's on the Skyway. Patrick, your feelings, you're an introverted person. You kind of say a little, I don't want to say you're a sociopath. No, I wasn't going to say that. I was going to say, what are your feelings when somebody's an overly feeling person?
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, you don't mind that. You're not that way.
I suppress a lot of things.
You do.
I'm like Jim Carrey for Me, Myself, and Irene before he has a nervous breakdown. People just treat me like garbage, and I'm like, that sounds fair.
Just one day you're gonna, boom, baby.
Yeah,
he's just bottling it up, waiting for that day. Let's drop that puck, my friend. Let's get into another topic here on Friday at 4:20 with our special guest Blake Prince. Number 4 is Manolis' topic. Let me weed through the envelopes here and find number 4.
I thought I was going to be on Pat's podcast, so I almost brought a bunch of cheese strings for everybody.
Oh, that would have been fantastic. What was that? Are you still doing the podcast?
The Fromage Cast? No, I haven't in a while, but I want to start it again.
Yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
It was called
cheese.
Fromage
Cast.
Just Fromage Cast.
Yeah.
And everybody ate cheese.
I would ask them what their favorite cheese was, and we'd eat it, and then...
You started bringing cheese to the interviews, and then it was
too
broke.
Expensive.
So get them to bring
I knew it wasn't going to last.
Get them to bring the cheese. Were you on the podcast, Blake?
Yeah, we did.
Okay, and what was your favorite cheese?
Oh, man.
Oh, I think yours was, remember I got it from Nations, and it was like the wrong kind, but it was...
Yeah. I forget the name of it. It's got like all those calcium crystals in it, so you get a little bit of a crunch when you're...
Oh, wow.
Very, very strong.
Wow. That's cheese that's gone bad, I think, my friend. Wow, that was at the end of the Patrick's run paying.
But you didn't bring that.
I think it was supposed to be a cheesecake or something, but I got it from Nations, and it was like, I'm pretty sure it was a sponge.
Was it
I think we just ate a sponge.
Yeah, I saw there's like a good 5 minutes of us just like chomping on it, just like it's like BDSM or whatever that.
No, BDSM. Where are we going? Manolis Zantanos. Here's your topic on Friday at 4:20. Give me some advice if I need to break up with somebody.
Okay. You need to break up with someone.
Yeah, so give me some advice. What should I do to try to because ultimately, I mean, anybody can just send a text and go, "We're done," or I can ghost you or whatever. But what's the best thing? Because I want to remain friends as much as me and this other person could.
Well, I was gonna say the easiest way is just to get off the grid and move.
Oh, okay, ghost them, yeah.
Ghost them. But you have to really move.
Yeah, you can't hang out.
Yeah. You just it's like you always hear that saying. I think it's a saying is like the right thing to do and the hardest thing to do is always the same thing.
Right.
So you just actually don't text that person and say it's over.
No.
Especially if you live with them because you're it's weird.
There's a lot to deal with afterwards. Yeah.
You're like they're sitting beside you in bed, like what the?
Don't text them it's over while you're in bed with them. Is that now? That's where you have me now.
Yeah. Just have a sit down and say and
have a conversation.
And just don't say it's you, it's me. Just say.
You know what? Because I think in a lot of cases that if you can get to the point where you're having just a good dialogue, that you're going to find out that they must have realized that it's not great too, right?
Yeah,
you would hope.
I think after
if they're honest,
the dust settles. It's like when you say it's like like when you say it's not you, it's me, right? It's like it does. That person doesn't.
Like
well, I feel better now. Well, I'm clean.
Yes.
I'm clean. I was like, no, it's both of you. It's just not. It's
right.
Like think about like how many people you know in general that you like people you work with. Sometimes you're like, I can't stand that person.
Right.
It's like there's it's so hard to find that person that it's just gonna work out. So just look him in the eyes, make sure there's no sharp objects around,
right,
and just say, I don't think I can do this anymore, and have a real good reason. I'm like I'm not into this, or just say
Perfect.
that I'm into the other sex maybe. Like that's a good lie sometimes.
I've contemplated doing that before.
Yeah, I've thought of that
coming
too.
out and
just like
hopes of
fake coming out,
getting right out of it.
My luck, they'll want proof. You know?
Yeah.
Manolis, that was great. You had a nice string of advice there. Patrick Coppolino, is there anything you can add to that?
I've never broken up with anybody.
Okay, so you have no experience with this whatsoever.
When I realize it's over, I just do everything wrong
until they walk away.
There's no choice but for them to leave. Yeah.
Just it's a dumpster fire until they get out, right? Excellent. Well, you know what? That works.
It does work.
It does work, and you didn't have to break anyone's heart.
Yeah, Manolis, if you have a Manolis to bail you out of jail, it's fine.
That works out extra special.
That's happened.
That's happened. What is that? Can we reference what that means?
Long story.
It's a really long story. It's too much for Friday at 4:20.
I had to go to the courthouse on a Sunday morning and bail him out.
But he ended up there because he was breaking up.
Because he's dating a girl that doesn't love him.
That was the excuse in front of the judge. Yeah. What? Your Honor? I was dating someone who didn't love me anymore.
I'm sure he understood.
I don't know if you guys know this. There's such thing as a video court, and with video court, they do it on Sundays so they don't have to wait these people don't have to wait till Monday to get out of jail.
Right.
So, but they all come through one judge, and it's in Hamilton. So I watched Patrick come up on TV. I'm the only one.
That's awesome.
It's like it's 10 a.m. now on a Sunday in Hamilton, and I'm the only one in the court.
Because everything else is just video and
they're all video. Yeah, they're all video. So there's a judge and a lawyer and me, and then Patrick on TV. But all these, I watched 10 guys come up, and no one got out of jail on that day except Patrick. I'm the only one. The only one that showed up. Like all these other dudes, they were all like, yep,
they were all arraigned or whatever they call that to the next day.
And they're like, well, when would you like to have the next one? You think they say Monday or Tuesday? Like they'd be like, can I have it in 2 weeks? I'm like they wanted to stay in jail because there was going to be a free place to stay.
Patrick, how weird was it appearing in court on TV? I mean, that must have been pretty weird, right? I mean, a video camera staring at you,
and
you're
have
kind
like a stand in the thing.
Okay,
go behind.
So you stand in the stand, and the camera's on you.
I mean, I could see the judge. I couldn't.
You couldn't see Manolis.
No.
You didn't know he
but
was.
I think they said his name or his address. That's how I knew it was him. Because I had no idea.
Okay,
I thought I was in there forever.
You weren't sure anyone was coming. Excellent. And the guy before you was going, "Yeah, can I have a couple of weeks here?" And you're like, "No, what? No, I don't want a couple of weeks here." Blake, we got off topic there a little bit, my friend. We're coming back to it
Video
for
court.
you. Video court. Blake, your first appearance at video court. What was that? No. Advice for someone breaking up. You got any advice for somebody who has to do that? You know, it's like, I know this isn't going well. Just some advice to avoid some of the pitfalls we've all fallen into.
It's been a while since I've had to break up with somebody,
Right.
but if my memory serves me correctly, I was quite a scoundrel, and I think I just ghosted. Just kind of up and left, or
just kind of walked
blocked
away
a
from
number,
it.
or
Yeah.
just didn't go about it maturely.
So your advice. So we're clear on this, Blake. Your advice then is don't do that.
Don't follow
do
in
that.
my footsteps.
Yeah, don't do that. Okay,
I like
excellent.
Manolis's approach better.
Excellent, very good. Whose turn is it to Plinko? Here we go. Plinko.
it's yours.
Yeah, because Blake had the double topic.
What happened to the wheel?
Manolis, the wheel, it was taken by our promotions department. We took it from them, to be completely honest.
Didn't we land on
stole it
6?
from them. 6 is already gone. 11 is the alternate for 6, sometimes called not 6. Here we go. Luckily, there's only one topic in this one. All right. Do you remember from your childhood the best toboggan hill you were ever on? Best toboggan hill you were ever on? Best time you ever had on a toboggan?
No, I don't have one.
Did you ever go on a toboggan?
We used to go to like the reservoir, maybe.
Yeah,
There's one
yeah,
on the
yeah,
mountain.
on the
but
mountain.
It lasts like
That's a great hill.
4 seconds.
Yeah, but still, it was a pretty good hill. I mean, as far as hills go.
Yeah.
Yeah? You weren't much on tobogganing?
No.
You didn't have a speed racer or
No,
something?
I
or?
wanted one.
No, everybody wanted a speed
Yeah.
racer, dude.
But no.
No? Nothing. You're not a tobogganer. Okay.
Remember those
Silly carpet? I know.
Those plastic
Some topics
carpets?
just bottom out here, Blake. That's what happens. Sometimes I'll throw a topic. I'll go, well, this would be great. I've got...
Anytime he brings up our childhood, it gets really sad.
It's sad and depressing.
Like somber tone in
Oh,
the
yeah.
room.
I've got like a dozen great toboggan stories. So I think, a toboggan story. Everybody has a toboggan story. And then I look at Patrick, and Patrick's like, I mostly grew up in a
Eyes are
basement.
welling up.
Yeah, my parents would let
Parents
me
take
out
you?
once in a while for feeding, and that was it. A silly carpet. You never had a silly
Yeah, I
carpet?
had one of those.
Okay.
But again, no hills to use
Silly,
it on.
silly carpets were silly carpets were crap anyway.
Just sat on it in
Just
the
a
living
piece
room.
of plastic. Manolis, save us from ourselves. You got a toboggan story? Did you
Yeah,
ever toboggan, kid?
So me and my
As a
brother,
kid?
we had the old toboggan with the U on the front.
Yeah,
with the
yeah,
chains.
yeah. The nice wooden, the old woodens was kind.
And everybody had the G. I was like around there when the GT snow racers
Yes.
were like at its peak.
See?
At its peak, like
Everybody's got a toboggan story, Patrick.
It was the Hot Wheel of like, or the big wheel. Remember, everybody had big wheels or something. Like,
Yes,
it was
I
like
had a big wheel.
It was
Yes.
the big wheel of like the snow. And
Did you have a big wheel, Patrick? No,
I didn't have
no.
no. See, I didn't have a big wheel either, and I didn't have the GT Snow Racer. And obviously, like I said to my dad, "Dad, can you get us a GT Snow Racer?" And my dad went, "Huh? What is that?"
Yeah,
right?
Oh, yeah.
I'm
It
not
is-
kidding you.
That was
no.
a Greek grunt, by the way.
What's wrong with the wood thing that you have?
Yes, the slat that I've given you.
So me and my brother feeling insecure or trying to compensate for the fact that these cool kids were using it, got steering wheels. They were going down the side of the hill that went over a bridge, and on both sides of the bridge was a creek. So because they had these steering wheels,
They could steer
they were
over the
the
bridge.
and it was like really cool. So we thought, well, we'll just do what they do. A straight hill down, and we went over the bridge. We're like, yes, this is easy. So then we go a second time. We don't need no fancy GT snow racer. We don't need a
Look at us.
steering wheel.
Yeah.
Halfway down, I'm at the front. I feel it going to the left. We're going straight to the creek now, and there's like a 10-foot drop, and I'm like, oh crap, what do we do? I look behind me, my brother's already jumped off. He's jumped off like
He's gone.
he jumped off like a half a mile behind. Like, you know, like he's I didn't know I was on it by myself the whole way down, going right to this creek. And at that point I just panicked. It was already too late. I'm like 11. I'm not I'm not an adult. I'm a kid. I'm like, oh, I don't know what to do except to try to die. And I went over the thing into the creek, and the toboggan like went through the ice, dish, like this, stuck. And I swear to God, I don't even remember landing, because all I remember was waking up on my back, looking around, seeing about 100 kids
standing around you to see if you're alive.
but not in the creek, outside of the creek.
They just threw you.
They're looking at me like they're just what. He's dead.
He's dead.
He's dead, right?
Just
Letting
dead.
it be at that point.
Yeah, they're just watching a dead person with a and then I got up, and my brother's nowhere to be found.
He took off because
He left.
I
said-
killed Manoli. I'm gone.
I literally went home. from that with my toboggan.
I am standing up now to give a high five to. That's how you tell a tobogganing story, Patrick.
But I don't toboggan anymore.
I don't toboggan anymore. Blake Prince. You somewhere on the fence here in between Manolis's near-death experience and Patrick never having gone down a hill.
So the question's the best time you had toboggan?
Any toboggan story at this point, we'll take anything.
So one that stands out as a good memory, I remember getting a Brett Hall GT racer.
Very cool.
Where he was on the box with the St. Louis Blues jersey, and I thought that was just the best.
That was the coolest thing.
Fast forward about 30 years later, I took my my wife to Winnipeg to meet my family for Christmas, and we were looking for stuff to do. We found this hill on Google, and we're like, let's go. So we went over there and got ready for the day, bundled up, and we got there, and not only were the hills just awful, like excuses of toboggan hills, like you're pretty much just coasting at a very slow speed until you reach the bottom. But not only that, I think I know their septic tank backed up, so the whole the whole hill just smelled like fecal matter, and it was like awful. Like it was.
Oh, that is terrible.
It was, like, cold and
just
lucky.
So we stuck it out and had a blast.
That is awesome. So the only man in the room who had a GT snow racer. Excellent. Very good, guys. Time to Plinko on this Friday at 4:20.
Thanks, Blake's.
Our special guest,
I'm going
Blake
again?
Prince, is going again. Blake Prince, lead singer for the band Anniversary. Check them out when they're playing locally. As well, his band Take Cover takes over Club Absinthe once a month. So make sure you get out and check them out.
February 23rd.
February 23rd, they're going to be hanging at Club Absinthe. What number did you get, my friend?
Number 1.
Number 1. Topic number 1. Here we go. What would you change about your hair if you could? Is there anything you would change about your hair? You'd like a curlier, thicker, light, different color? Anything what would you change?
I recently just got an awful haircut, and I now look
Oh,
like
now
the guy
re-
from Kid and Play. So right before I got here, I actually went to Lids and got myself a hat. So that's what I changed about it.
He's hiding the horrible haircut.
Yeah, other than that.
How did the haircut go so wrong?
I usually go to my guy Adriano. He was booked, and so I went over to, I won't mention the name of the place, and just made do with that, and just the way, not enough blend. It's too fro-y. I got it's just
It just didn't work out at all.
It's a puffy mess.
It is. So he's wearing a lid. Nice. Yeah. Manolis, what would you change about your hair if you could?
If I could change I would want it to be thicker. I used to have I'm not bald, but I'm like my hair's not.
No, you got the receding hairline.
It's not as
bit, yeah.
But that's
it's
about
receding on sides, right? I mean, you got the front piece comes out still fairly far to your forehead, but
I always shave it kind of short and then not cut it for 6 months, and after it grows like an inch, it looks like everything. It looks better
after it grows in it. Trust me.
When I met you, you had pretty long hair, didn't you? Like it was almost down to here, curly,
beautiful,
shiny.
Yeah, I was like a Pantene commercial,
like a protein model.
I used to wave it,
but
used to David Lee Roth it.
I want to do more. Like I'm content with what I got, but I would like I think I want to try to put a
hawk.
I want to do a mohawk.
Nice.
I want to do mohawk, and then after that, I want to grow a mullet.
You should dye it, and then
or
end
a
up
mullet
looking
and
like
a mohawk.
That guy who plays darts. You ever see that professional dart player he's got the hair?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. But I would think,
That'd be a good look.
What do you think about a mullet and a mohawk at the same time?
A mohawk mullet.
I think you could pull it off.
Sure, you could.
Big time.
Yeah, because mullets are hilarious.
As a comedian, I mean, anything he does that's silly and funny is
for a lark.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm dead inside, so anything will work.
We'll cue you up. Patrick Coppolino, what would you change about your hair if you could?
Have some.
That was,
I'd like to have
as soon
some.
as I brought the topic up, I'm thinking, oh, crap.
It's like make me cry.
It's like I set
Very
him up.
sad episode.
Yeah.
It's like I set him up. You're interesting because you have red hair.
No, it's dark.
Auburn.
My beard is red,
Oh, your beard
but my
is
hair
okay.
is
The hair
dark
comes out.
brown.
Does it come out completely dark?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, it's just
Yeah.
the beard that's
Just the
auburn.
beard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that unusual that you'd have different hair color on your face?
I see it more now that I have it. But
Okay. Yeah.
yeah. But the thing I like, I used to wear hats all the time, and people used to think it was because I was losing my hair, but I started wearing them before that happened.
Okay.
But then it kind of became that. I was becoming a little insecure about it. Now I'm
Right.
okay with it. And I'll never forget that when I started losing my hair, it was starting to thin when I was like 19 or 20, and Manolis and I were friends already. And I remember telling him, I'm like, dude, I'm losing my hair already. I'm only like 19. And he goes, dude, you're missing the bigger picture. And I go, what? He goes, you're dying.
Instantly feel better.
You see?
Right?
He's a big picture guy.
People forget about that. You're like, oh, my hair. No, that's your body telling you that you're dying.
Yes. That once again is Manolis helping people, right? with their feelings.
Don't
and
you
their,
feel better?
Feel
It's like,
better
who
now.
cares about my hair? I'm dying.
Hit me with a Plinko puck, Manolis. Oh, my Lord. I believe
Yeah.
it is, yes. Manolis, no middle names, Antanos is up to bat on Friday at 4:20. We did 4.
10?
Oh, we didn't do 10. I think we can do 10. We got 10. Let's do 10. Here we go. Friday at 4:20 with our special guest, Blake Prince. Best color on you. What do you think is the best color on you when you feel good? What color are you wearing?
I like blue. I'm a big fan.
Big fan of blue, like a dark blue, a navy, an aquamarine. You want something that really blisters the eyes, or do you want something a little low key? What kind of blue? Give me a blue. A royal.
I like a light blue. I like
a light blue.
I like to feel like summer fresh.
You have a light blue like Western shirt.
I have a lot of blue Western shirts.
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, and you that's.
I have too many Western shirts.
The Duck
But that's
Man.
when you feel good, right?
Yeah, yeah.
A lot better than when you wear your Brazzers hoodie.
I know. I
can't find any girls to love me. Oh, maybe it's the porn hoodie. I don't know.
That's really putting it out there.
I know, but you know what? When you go out into the general public with a Brazzers hoodie, and people like are
Instant respect.
Yeah, they're like, bro.
Where'd you get it? Yeah. Lots of bros.
Dude.
But it's the funniest part is like, they always like, how'd you get that?
Yeah.
Right? And like, I bought it.
That's right.
People think like, you didn't buy that, did you?
Try the website you pump off to. There's
Yeah,
a store section.
Brett, Manolis has spent so much time on Pornhub, he's licensed to fly it now. So, all right, Patrick, what color are you? When you're,
I like blue.
You're a blue guy as well?
Dark blue.
A dark blue, a navy.
Yeah.
Nice navy, sets off the auburn beard. That's nice. See? We're all about the fashion here on Friday at 4:20. Blake Prince, you're going out on stage. It's a big night for the band. You really want to impress. What are you dudding up in, my
Black,
friend?
very slimming.
Oh, you like the black, do you?
I'm having a borderline panic attack wearing this white shirt. I'm drinking a coffee, thinking I'm going to get a spill.
You go full Johnny Cash out there, my friend?
Pardon
Or
me?
Full Johnny Cash, like the full black, or?
Yeah, there's a lot of black going on. I've seen pictures taken of me on stage where I'm wearing not so slimming colors, and it's
just
awful.
not working for you?
Untagging about 100 pictures and deleting my
right.
Facebook account.
Full black. Well, as you can see, I'm pretty much all about the
Can't go
black as
wrong.
well. You know what? I do, and it's so funny because I wear black shirts at work, and then all weekend I wear white shirts, and it's almost that's how I tell the difference between where I am. Oh, I'm at home.
works.
It's a weekend. I'm wearing a white shirt. All right, Plinko me. Whose turn is it? Patrick Coppolino. We only got time left for a couple of topics. Let's make this one a good one.
You know what else I use?
What else do you use?
Rogaine.
Oh.
Joe Rogaine.
No,
you
the
love that
Rogaine.
podcast.
No, on my lid.
Oh, have you tried that?
Yeah, I use it now.
Does it help?
So what's Rogaine? The dye or the stuff that?
No,
Apparently
it makes it
your
grow.
Hair, it makes your hair grow.
Oh, really?
But I think it thickens up, right? I mean, that's part of it. Is it thickens up what's
but
there?
I got rid of my. I was going like I had a bald spot
At the back of your head,
and
okay.
I think it's really good for that, but it did work.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you still use it?
Yeah.
So what was that process? Was it like once a day?
You're supposed to do it twice a day. I just do it once a day.
Smear it on like a Grecian formula or something?
Yeah,
or?
you just put it on after a shower.
All right.
Yeah.
Put it on after a cold shower.
Yeah, cold shower, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know. We've been down that road. Don't bring it up again. All right.
7.
We got number 7. Here we go. It's Friday at 4:20. Blake Prince, Manolis Antanos, Patrick Coppolino, Mike Neighbors. A day at the beach. What are you doing? What's your favorite activity at the beach?
Wondering why I'm at the beach.
Wondering, whoa, you're not a beach guy?
No, I'm not a beach guy.
Not at all? There wouldn't be any reason to be at the beach.
I don't know.
Is there
I guess I
anything
have
fun
fun
at
if
the
I'm
beach?
there. Like if I
Like a sandcastle builder, a
No.
frisbee player, volleyball. You want to be in the water. You a swimmer. You're under the.
I like to
you know,
go in the water. I
you like to
guess.
drink yourself into a
I don't-
stupor under an umbrella.
I just don't. Yeah, I don't like hanging out at the beach. I don't
Okay, well, that's another topic that was a big winner with Patrick Couple. We are killing you and I, Pat.
People are happy
Pat,
there.
same wavelength, you and I today. Eh? We're right on target, eh, buddy? Holy man, Manolis. All right,
I love the beach.
Your favorite tobogganing hill.
I love.
What do you like to do at the beach, though? What was the best part of the beach
I
visit?
like to pretend I'm like Patrick Swayze from Point Break, that I'm going to rob a bank and jump out of a plane. But
Nice.
what I do is like I
What does
just.
that have to do with the beach?
He was a surfer, dude.
Oh, dude, I know.
He was all
okay,
about the beach. He was
all
looking for the
about-
biggest wave, dude.
Yeah, well, he was surfing, really. We were talking about the beach. Are
I
you a
like-
surfer? Have you ever surfed?
I've body surfed. That's not a real thing. I've caught a
That's
wave
not a
with my
thing.
body. I think I was drunk
That's a
though.
good time, yeah.
That is, yes.
It was just
I
me,
was
like, a
I was at a wave pool down at the pier.
I'm basically a surfer now.
I'm basically a
I like-
body surfer.
I love like in Greece is because it's salt water. I love jumping into the salt water and then like lying on the hot rocks. And
Oh yes,
I know it sounds
yes.
fruity
Sounds
to say
painful,
that, right?
yes.
But
No, it's good.
I love lying on hot rocks and
Okay.
like, let all these hot rocks burn all
Yeah.
over your body, and it's like you just feel
Just-
so relaxed.
Oh, that heat,
You have
right?
a business card? Because you should make that your
hot rocks.
quote. Yeah, I like
Body
laying on
surf.
hot rocks.
Body
I
surfing
body
and hot
surf
rocks.
and lie on hot rocks.
Yeah,
You gotta get drunk for the
I
whole
like
thing,
that.
though.
You ever build a sandcastle?
I tried, and then I realized it was too much work, and I stopped.
Okay,
right away.
okay,
Once
that's-
I give up once I realize it's hard on anything.
Just before we get to Blake, because Blake's got a wonderful answer here for this question.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
but before we get it to him, Patrick, back to you. You have a child.
Yes.
Would you deny your child a visit to the beach? Are you not taking your child
No,
to the beach?
I'll take her to the beach.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. When,
All right.
when I have to go,
Okay.
I end up having fun.
Oh,
but
okay.
I don't want
Just not
to
a
go.
place you would ever want to go.
No,
No.
I don't think about going to the beach.
Okay. You build sandcastles with your daughter?
Yeah. I'll
Yeah?
let her do it. Yeah.
That's fun,
But
man.
remember when you realize that you always try to make a moat and it just always just goes.
Which is all,
the sand.
just all disappears and falls away, and it's a
Tide
mess.
comes in, just rips it apart.
Blake Prince, you're going to the beach. Of course you are. You love the beach.
Love it.
You're huge on the beach. What are
the
you
beach.
doing at the beach? Do you hate the beach too?
Before I had a child, I used to lay a beach towel down on my couch and then an episode of Baywatch.
That was as close to the beach as I got.
But now, yeah, you definitely find new ways to appreciate it. So I embrace it.
You
Embrace
embrace,
the sand,
yeah?
the castles,
All
the
right.
bikinis, the whole nine.
the whole 9 yards. Did you guys remember going to the beach as a kid? Did you ever go to the beach as a kid?
I always
Patrick.
remember finding
Of course,
like.
Patrick didn't because he was kept in the
You
basement.
ever find pieces of glass that's all rounded because it's been in
Yes.
the ocean and stuff?
Yes.
Or like, and you're like, oh my god, I think I found like some sort of jewelry. Like
Yeah.
this is probably
those
worth.
detectors? Those.
No, you find these pieces of glass that were just rounded off because they were just around
Oh,
the
yeah.
beach so long.
Huh.
But you're like, oh my god, this must be worth money. And then you find out it's just glass from a beer
Trash.
bottle. Yeah.
You picked up trash.
I
Yes.
remember an Emo Phillips, the comedian Emo Phillips, who talks with the weird
Yep.
voice. But that one of the jokes that always stood out in my mind was he talked about being at the beach and then wondering if the sand all looked at the piece of glass and thought, "Show off." Which I thought was just a great.
But also, keep in mind, I'm from Hamilton, right? So when you say beach, I think of like seagulls, dead fish,
Yes.
like cigarette butts and beer bottles. And
Yes,
stuff.
no,
Like,
you're absolutely right, my friend. It's not, and we've cleaned a lot of that up. But when you were growing up, it
No,
was
it was just
not
all
nice
garbage.
down there, and
Yeah.
it glowed in the dark at night and stuff, right? I mean, it did.
Yeah.
Thanks to where Blake's now working.
That's right. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just trying to make a living, guys.
Hey, everybody has to, Blake. Everybody has to, my friend. All right, let's Plinko. I think we got time to squeeze in one more topic here on the Plinko board. We keep losing track. Yeah, Manolis, whatever. Blake. Yeah, Blake.
do it
We're back
together?
to Blake again. Blake, your last chance to Plinko here on this Friday at 4:20.
Here we go. Big money.
Big money, Blake.
Did we get 5 yet?
We have not had 5 yet, Blake. You've got a brand new topic. Here we go. Oh, very nice. So it's late at night. You're maybe watching TV, and suddenly you get a little bit hungry, a little peckish, Blake. Favorite snack food late at night?
Oh,
Favorite snack food?
that's a loaded question.
That is a loaded question. As loaded as that baked potato I see you preparing. No.
The go-to is usually a little sweet, little salty, so I'd probably go get recently I got a nice bag of popcorn, a little popcorn treat, and then maybe some gummies or some chocolate raisins.
Oh, so you follow, you're not sweet and salty at the same time. You are salty and then following with some sweets.
Yeah.
Oh,
all
nice.
Yeah.
Excellent. Some gummies.
Gummies, yeah. I'm a child.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a different kind of gummies there, Manolis. Although those ones are good too. Manolis?
Well, if I'm out of booze, what I'll do is
what does that have to do with
because
it?
I consider that a meal.
Oh, okay. So late at night
That's a midnight snack.
You're feeling a bit peckish. You might just have a Ryan Coke, and that satisfies the.
Well, if you drink enough, you'll pass out before you eat. But yeah,
life advice from Manolis.
I will I'll make a nice salad, and then I'll get
Really?
tuna. Yeah, I'll get salad. Yeah, I love salads, man.
A tuna salad?
Yeah, and then I
tuna out of the can or ahi tuna raw.
No, like I get an actual tuna from the ocean and it's thrown on.
No, he doesn't.
This
is for sure coming from the can, Blake.
Tuna from the can.
This is for sure.
I didn't know there was any other way.
What?
I thought you could just only get tuna
Manolis has a great bit about the poor tuna.
Yeah.
So I love that. That was my favorite Manolis bit ever.
Start doing that.
I love that bit, man.
And then I have olive oil from Kalamata, Greece. Okay. It's really, and then I just douse it in that, and then it's just like literally it's a party.
So clumps of tuna in with the salad, put on the olive oil, and that's your midnight snack.
Yeah.
Wow, that seems like a lot of work, dude.
Yeah, it's worth it though.
Okay. Well, as long as it's easier to make a drink.
You gotta take care of yourself the way you take care of others.
Say more advice from Manolis. Patrick Coppolino, I know that you eat, so for sure this topic is something that you can weigh in on.
I'll comment on Manolis' thing first.
Okay, absolutely.
I remember when we first started hanging out, he's like, I'm going to make you something. My dad's got this olive oil from Greece, and he's like, I'll make you something he always makes me. And I'm thinking like, okay, cool. I'm going to get some like authentic Greek food. Right. He comes down. It was like a slice of Wonder Bread with like a Kraft single cheese melted on it. And then he drizzled olive oil.
It's a Greek delicacy, my friend.
And he just put it in the oven for like 5 minutes.
If you put olive oil on it, it's Greek.
It was good.
I bet you it was. Yeah. Does the olive oil change that? Because, I mean, we've all had toasted cheese toast. Would the olive oil make a difference?
It was good, yeah.
Is that something we should all try?
Yeah, definitely.
Drizzle a little olive oil, but it has to be that kind, or can any olive oil work?
No, it's got to be
okay.
olive oil.
Yeah, from Kalamata, man. I have to go to a port. I got to get some like this week now because my dad gets it mailed from Greece from his sister. But it has to go to this place where it has to be okayed because it's oil and food.
Okay.
And then I have to pay $60 to get these 2 giant tins of oil. But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's a headache, but it's worth it.
It's not something you can buy here in the stores. Nobody imports this stuff.
No one gets this.
This is very special.
No one would even sell it. It's not worth it.
Patrick, now back to your late night snack. What are you snacking on, my friends? Late at night, you're hungry.
I'm kind of like Blake. I like something salty and then follow it with something sweet. But I used to be content with like maybe some chips and then a chocolate or something. But then I'm noticing I'm eating like meals now.
Oh, you're starting to go a little
like if I have like a frozen pizza, I'll pop that in thinking like, oh, good, I'll have leftovers for lunch. There's no leftovers.
Yeah. I'm the same way, so I can relate.
That is awesome. The other night, my daughter, I had a pizza, and so I ate the pizza, and then and it was from a pizza place, and so and then my wife says to me, she goes, oh, that's too much. You shouldn't eat that much food in one sitting. And I said, I've eaten a medium pizza before, and then my daughter said that was a large, Dad. So I was like, okay, maybe I've crossed the line now. I can consume food, man. Oh yeah, when you get going, right? See, and that's especially when you get up early in the morning. That's what it causes that. And you're really hungry by the end of the day. Blake Prince, we appreciate you dropping by to hang out with us on Friday at 4:20, your band's anniversary, and they'll be playing around the area. And as well, Take Cover takes over at Club Absinthe once a month.
Yes, sir.
What's your favorite song to sing when you're doing the cover band? What's the one you go, oh, this I love sinking my teeth right now, right? Because I know it changes probably, but
the Barn Burner, 500 Miles by the Proclaimers.
Oh, you can really rock the house with that one.
Yeah, it's a good one. We do like For Whom the Bell Tolls by Metallica. That's always a lot of fun. Yeah,
That's some cool stuff.
There's a huge catalog from the 90s.
Yeah.
So we get to explore, and it's always a blast. But yeah, it's a good time. So yeah, we're there on the 23rd of this month. So definitely come check it out. I don't know if this will air before that, but
check it out. They are. It's Take Cover is the band at Club Absinthe. And how do we follow the band Anniversary? How do we follow them on social media?
just Facebook /Anniversary Music. Same thing with Instagram /Anniversary Music. Take Cover Live. All that.
What kind of music is the Anniversary? So
It's
people know?
it's like experimental metal hardcore. It's pretty aggressive.
Pretty
Yeah,
aggressive.
so we're writing a new album right now. It should be out early next year. So.
Because Anniversary, the name Anniversary doesn't really conjure that up.
No,
You know, I'm
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of,
yeah.
oh, maybe I'll book you
Sounds
for a
beautiful,
wedding.
doesn't it? Yeah, that would be the cover band that does that.
That would be
Yeah.
the cover band that does that. Blake Prince, everybody, great job. We
Thanks for
appreciate
having
you
me,
being
yeah.
here today. That's
Blast.
awesome. Manolis, how am I following you on social media?
Just my name, Manolis Santanos, and I'm always at Levity Comedy Club on Wednesdays.
Levity Comedy Club. He's working on jokes at Levity, so come out and laugh at him. And you know what's really fun to do with somebody when you know they're working on jokes is if he tells one that doesn't do that well, laugh really loud. He'll put it in his act. All right. Patrick Capolino, LevityComedyClub.com is the place to go to get tickets to see some great comedy shows at Levity. And you're involved there. So you're there on Wednesday nights, and then you also hang out
Friday, Saturday.
Thursday, Friday, Saturdays. 2 shows on Saturdays.
Yep.
Get out and support local comedy. Visit the Comedy Club, LevityComedyClub.com to find out about tickets and who's playing the shows. And it is on King Street, right above the Anchor Bar. And don't forget to check them out. Monday night's trivia night, lounge open throughout the week after 4 o'clock.
Yep.
Oh, I got that all out. Patrick, how do we follow you on social media?
At Eric Johnston Who.
At Eric Johnston Who. That's it for Friday at 4:20. Thanks a lot, guys. It's been a lot of fun.
Thanks.
Everybody, until we get a chance to talk to you again in 7 days, have an awesome weekend.